I just had 2 ticks crawling on me. 2 of them. And I was back here for 10 minutes making up some bags to once again restock the roadside stand. But yeah, in 10 minutes time, over by 1 stack of wood, I ended up with 2 ticks crawling on me. Oh, that is the one thing I do not like, are the ticks. Because once you find one, man, you just start itching and you feel like every little thing is crawling on you. It's not any fun. Anyhow, today is the day. The day we are shutting down the outdoor wood boiler. I was going to shut it down last week, but I looked at the forecast and there were a few days where we were going to have overnight lows in the 30s. Upper 30s, but still the 30s. So we kept it going a few more days. I actually burned through a little bit more of the wood that we moved up here than I thought I would, but that's just the way it is. So last night I decided that whatever wood was in here, I was going to let burn out overnight and throughout the day today. I came out now after work and we are at 144 degrees, and that is the water temperature. So the temperature of the water that is still inside the water jacket and circulating into the house is still at 144. The fire, however, there is not much left. Some coals remain. So I'm not going to be able to vacuum out and take all these ashes out of here yet today. Those are going to need a few days to cool down and completely burn out. So the whole shutdown process with the Woodmaster 4400 is pretty simple. I come out and I hit the button right here to turn off the fan, because when the water temperature drops below 160, the blower turns on in the door and then it tries getting the fire back going. Well, there's nothing in there. So shut the blower off, and then it's just a matter of flipping a switch and putting the cap on the chimney. And the switch I need to flip is right down here on the bottom. Right there. And now that shuts everything down. So the pump is no longer circulating water into the house. Everything on the boiler here is, like I said, shut down. So that is pretty much it. Flip the switch, cut the power, that shuts the pump off, shuts everything down on the boiler. I have already turned off the thermostat in the house, so that is no longer going to be calling for heat. So everything out here is now shut down. The only thing left to do is put the cap on the chimney, like I said, and that is pretty much it. I know that the boiler here was a topic of controversy when it came to the whole buildup of creosote that I had in the stack this year. And, you know, I've done the same thing each year for as long as I've had this. And I've never, so every year I do the same process, shutting it down, checking things over, starting it up, whatever. And I've only one time had that happen. So it's not like, I know a lot of people thought that I said in 11 years of having this that I had never cleaned out the stack, and I haven't cleaned out the stack, but it doesn't need to be cleaned out. So we're gonna go up there right now and take a look and see if how much buildup has built back up since I knocked all that stuff off. What was it now? A couple months ago, I think, maybe. So we'll see if there's been any more buildup and if there actually is anything needed to be cleaned out of the stack. So before we head up top, I just want to show you this rod here that pulls out to open up the bypass for when you load the firebox. This was stuck at the, when I had the problems with the stack being clogged up. So I did scrape a little bit of this off. You can see the marks there. But for the most part, this thing now just, everything that was on this rod that was kind of gummed up has just, throughout the course of unclogging that stack and burning it properly, it just burned itself off. So everything kind of just took care of itself. And This stuff here on the walls, the stuff on the door here, that is all normal. Like, this is what happens with an outdoor wood boiler. You're going to have buildup like this occur. So, just wanted to show that, yeah, this thing, the stuff that was oozing out of here, that was kind of like a tar, it all just burned itself off. And I don't know, I never really, well, I can't get inside there to clean out whatever was jamming it up, but now it's just back to normal. So I'm going to open that up so we can see down through when we go up top. All right, so up we shall go. And like I said, we'll check. Ah, I forgot the cap. All right, we are up on top of the shed, and here is a look at the stack since cleaning it off. You can see there's no more buildup. You may not be able to see inside there, but the inside of the stack is just, there's nothing on there. I mean, I could send a brush down that, but there really wouldn't be anything to knock off. It is pretty clean. It has burned itself, I guess, clean. And that's kind of how these things are designed to work. That's what they do. So when there is a little buildup on there, it just, when the fire cycles and burns, it burns all the stuff off. It's just that for the 1 month last year, the cycle wasn't happening as often, and I think some stuff just started to build up, and then once it started, it just kind of enclosed in on itself. I don't know. But there is a look at the stack. And so you can see from the last time that I was up here, when everyone was telling me in the comments that I still needed to clean the inside of this, like there is nothing on the inside. You might not be able to see that side there, but it is pretty clean. There's a little right there, but yeah. So there you go. No more buildup on the top, and the inside is looking good. I do still feel a little heat coming out of this, so I don't know. I might wait to put the cap on. I'll see. I'm going to let those coals burn down a little bit, so I might wait a couple hours and then come back up here and actually put the cap on. So the 11th season of heating with the Woodmaster 4400 has come to an end. And now we will wait until this fall to begin the 12th season heating with the Woodmaster 4400. The shutdown process, pretty simple. I will go back up there and put that cap on. I just want to let those coals burn down a little bit more. And then I'll go up and cap it off. I guess there was a reason I forgot to take it up there with me the first time. Now I got dang mosquito. Jeez, ticks and mosquitoes. Everything's after me here in the wood yard today. So the boiler is shut down, and the burning of wood to heat the house and the hot water is done. And so I think this video is now also done.